America, are you ready for Dr. E?
Humans are social animals. We need others to survive. It's been shown that without love, animals cannot live, and that love from others may be more important than food. As we grow older, we seek out significant relationships, and while to some they can feel as easy as a stroll down the beach, to so many others they can seem like a most treacherous climb with nothing to catch us. So just what is it that makes relationships so challenging yet so necessary? And why do so many people seem to fall in the same crevasse again and again? Today, we're going to show you one way to look at the ups and downs of a relationship and the fears, doubts, and challenges our couple faces as they guide each other up a climbing wall, blindfolded. So let's take a look at their perilous climb to success.
Welcome to Off the Couch with Dr. E.
No, I trust her. I believe she doesn't trust me fully, because I told her I was going to work on my quitting smoking, and she's caught me sneaking off smoking cigarettes.
You know, like he said, quitting smoking, and then he smokes behind my back. That's, you know, brings up, you know, if he lies about that, he could be lying about other things, in my opinion. But, I mean, we don't have I wouldn't say we have a lot of issues. Besides, we're both hot-tempered people.
What we're going to have you do is we're going to have one of you guys on the rope, and you're going to be climbing the wall, and the other person's going to be holding that rope and guiding you. Okay? Seems easy enough, right? All right. Here's the extra. There are going to be words next to each toe hold and hand hold that the person guiding you is going to be helping you to guide. Now you're wondering, why am I going to need to be guided? Because one of you guys is going to be blindfolded. Okay? All right. So the issue with the blindfold is that you're going to have to trust your partner to help guide you through that. All right. So as you're being guided through that, the words to avoid that you want to maybe avoid in your relationship and the words you want to strive for in your relationship are both going to be up there, and you're going to want to navigate around them. What I want you to look at through this process is for the person who's holding and guiding to think about. Even before you got started, your rope was twisted.
I think oh wow, this kind of feels funny. But I can't go anywhere. There's words everywhere. Okay.
Exactly.
I'm in trouble.
You want to have her reach for the words that you feel are more productive for your relationship, and
all the way to the top, to the best of my abilities. Correct.
Exactly. To the best of your ability.
Go ahead and get there and.
Why would you want her to touch that word?
Which one? The one I chose? Because
versus the one I chose.
I feel that she doesn't always trust me with some certain things.
Okay, but you want her to steer her away from those things.
Where do you need a grip? Tell me. Talk to me. I mean, I don't know what.
Talk to him. Communicate. Realize what you're letting her hold on to.
You're just. Can you your right foot okay, or what? Your left hand? Tell me what.
I don't know.
And I'm trying to do the best I can to make you feel comfortable, but I don't know what to do. I'm confused. I really am.
So you're trying to do the thing to make her feel comfortable, and you feel confused and you don't know what to do.
Because she's not listening to me, and I don't know if I'm even sending her in the right direction, even off the rip.
Okay, perfect. See, and this is sometimes the job of the therapist, is to help to guide you guys through the good, excellent, good job. Okay, now you got it? All right. All right, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
No, I need to grab
something. Hey, buddy.
I don't have anything to grab.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, reach over a little more. There you go. You just grabbed onto happiness. Excellent. How are you feeling?
Now I feel happy.
So sometimes you have to work to reach the things in your relationship that you want to. And you have to take those risks to step over, even though you see something else you want more, you still have to build your relationship on those foundations.
True, very true. I overlooked that.
But that's why so many relationships don't work, because people overlook some of the smaller things in life that really become the bigger things when we add them up. And faith is a huge issue in relationships. People don't have faith in themselves. They don't have faith in each other. They don't have faith in God. And we lose ourselves in that lack of faith and the fear and the mistrust and the betrayal.
I'd rather choke you than make you fall.
I'd rather choke you than make you fall.
Well, that didn't sound too good.
Now see where your independence is taking over a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. Sometimes you need that. Sometimes, you know, you need to be able to rely on yourself at times to get through things. So that's good. But again, all these things she's holding on to. It's interesting, isn't it?
I always back down when she does.
Okay, right now what you're holding on to with your left hand is hatred.
Oh.
How often do you see yourself hold on to that in your relationship?
I'm not a very hateful person.
It's not about being a hateful person, it's feeling the emotion.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. Sometimes you have things happen that you hope your relationship has the ability to withstand. Sometimes people feel betrayed. But when you can work towards trust and use your teamwork to work through it with compassion and things like that, people can often make it through it. So it's about understanding each other. How much do you trust yourself? What she just touched, tell her.
You touch love.
Wow.
And you're at the top of the wall.
I am? Oh my God.
You're like 18 inches away from the ceiling right now.
Wow.
I was confused at how I was going to get her up. I mean, I had the words and then the rocks and then her kind of being independent, not listening to me, going off on her own. I'm like thinking,
Were you decided to have her step on selfish, vulnerable, hatred she held on to for a long time, boredom, lies, secrets,
and stubborn. Stubborn.
So realize though how sometimes in a relationship you are going to step on some of these things. They're going to get stepped on. It's how are you going to work through it? What are you going to do with those to help you resolve your issues? Because if your goal is love, you have to sometimes grasp onto fear to get the love.
And then she goes off on her own.
So it's her fault.
No, I'm just saying
She's blindfolded. She goes off on her own blindfolded.
She usually when she gets to take control of things, she likes to take control of things.
But do you realize how you get into the blame game? You're kind of blaming. Whereas if you felt more firm in yourself and trusted yourself more, she might not feel the need to be so independent. But you could help work together because
I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm lost. I'm probably getting in trouble.
But again, realize. Here's a question I want to ask you: what age do you feel right now?
I feel like a kid.
Right.
Honestly.
How often do you feel that way in your relationship?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do.
Probably more often than you realize.
Yeah, I'm using the word sometimes because it's
less than often. So what'd that feel like to you?
It actually felt kind of empowering.
How so?
Because it's something that I've never done and I didn't really think I could do, I guess.
I found it interesting that you didn't want to take the blindfold off at the top.
Because I didn't want to see how high I was.
You don't want to see how high, but do you sometimes do that in your relationship? You don't want to see how far you're coming, so you just do it, you just get in the relationship, you don't really evaluate where you're at, how far you've come, or where even you're stuck.
Yes, I would say so. I just I'm like in the moment and don't really think about what I've gotten myself into sometimes.
And is that kind of like what you're feeling? So what was the most valuable thing you learned from this exercise?
Well, despite his indecisiveness, I think he did pretty good about getting me up there.
So well, because a lot of times there's emotions that are behind our behaviors. And what you saw through that is words of, I feel lost, I feel confused, I'm not sure what to do, I don't want to let her down. All that stuff builds up into pressure, builds up into fear. And again, realize he's having you touch words and step on words that are damaging to the relationship. You know, but again, it's how you guys choose to work through that, and you stuck with it. It would have been easy to say, I'm done, I can't do this, and get off the wall, and you didn't. And that's possible. That's very positive that you did that.
Today was a great demonstration of the way our true self shines through in almost anything we do. Stay tuned to our next episode of Off the Couch with Dr. E to see how our couple handles Jimmy's climb. See you next time.